Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Parma Career Mode, and right here, 12 more games to go. Currently, we are 7 points ahead. So what we're trying to do here is that trying to divide the last 12 games of the season into two episodes. So today, there's one, and also there's one tomorrow for the season 2 finale. And season 3 will be starting very soon. The season 3 will start the day after tomorrow. Again, I'm trying to wrap up the series soon, even though it sounds like it's far away. We're still kind of, not quite in the European competition at the moment. So of course, it really depends on how we're gonna do for the season. Because again, if we get into the Champions League, we're gonna get a lot of money, and if we win the league, we're gonna get much more money than we thought it's going to be. So the first game we are going to play against Juventus. It's going to first go in the 55th minute. O'Day with a beautiful finish right there, leaning towards his left hand side. Make sure that he get that perfect finishing. And later on, Pellegrini. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Sometimes champions need a little bit of luck in order to get the result. 87 minutes in, here comes a cross, and later on O'Day getting the rebound off Chesney. And Chesney, honestly, last time out against him in the cup competition semi-final, he was amazing, and thank God this time we beat them 3-0, completing our revenge and potentially giving us a little bit of a lift to get the to win the league. Hopefully, right now still 7 points to go, and 11 more games to go as well. So certainly there's still a lot to play for. And looking at the report, the youth report, thank God we pretty much get quite a handful of youthful players again. I was thinking about firing the scout that we have. Last season, I believe he only scouted maybe maximum of 5 players, and have to release 4 of them. One of them somehow to be Antonio Romano. Of course, he is the only player from last season being called up to the senior squad. And this time, it looks like we haven't called up anybody yet, but it looks like we have plenty of options for the future, but none of them are quite ready for the league at the moment. Again, I'm sure a lot of people will talk about this, but when your team are doing very well in the league at the moment, there is no need to use youth players at all, unless again, if you are pretty much have a very old team, or you need somebody fresh, you need somebody new, young to play for a team. That's the project. But honestly, I've been quite taken back by how great so far the series has been. Here we go. So 2-1 against I believe this is Lazio. 3-1 right here, 73 minutes in. Casady scoring a beautiful goal. I believe he is going to Brighton, if I remember correctly, or one of the English team. I did actually follow up with some of the players. And 88 minutes in, good save by Caprile, but unfortunately the shot was way too strong. And later on in the last minute of the game right here, sometimes you need another piece of luck from the other team to seal the win in a title race like this. So we are definitely going for the title at the moment. I mean, it might not be realistic to a lot of people expectation, but if this is how good we can be, why not just keep it that way? Third game of this episode against Roma FC. They're sitting at 6 with some pretty brilliant player, or some players that I did sign before in some of my career mode. For example, Saniolo and also Saluski. Who remembers Saluski from my CF1 Abrada career mode from the last FIFA 22, even though he only played one season for us. So this game, again, still quite a lot of pressure. I mean, right now it's more about the counting down to trying to win the league early. First goal, 10 minutes in. Boldanzi with a brilliant finish, but more importantly, a brilliant pass and also a great piece of counter-attack to make that happen. 1-0. And later on, here comes Roma FC, and what a beautiful finish by Morata. People would be, actually, that's not Morata, that's Balaz. I think that's how you pronounce his name. We couldn't really find a chance until the second half, 77 minutes in. Here comes Ginotto, gives it to Esposito, and for Pato, honestly, this guy, I feel bad for him. We signed him for a relatively cheap price. I believe I signed him off from Roma. Well, the reason why I signed him was pretty much to replace Baldanzi, but after Baldanzi being very healthy for the past few months, he has been pretty much sitting on the bench. But every time when he came on, he honestly does make a beautiful impact for the team. And scoring that winning goal, back wins. I don't remember the last time we dropped points. Maybe in the last episode, or not 2 episodes ago. And right now against Napoli FC. At home this time. Again, with Ivan Toney, I believe we lost to them 4-1 last time. Ivan Toney with a hat trick. And 15 minutes in, here comes a penalty kick granted for us, the home crowd. But honestly, this shouldn't be a penalty by any miles at all. It looks very soft. To be honest, the defender actually did get the ball, the majority of the ball, to be honest. It's just Baldanzi couldn't really have the physical of that. And Ginotto scoring the first goal. Finally, I believe this is the second penalty kick in the series so far. And later, right after the kickoff, Napoli was playing some horrible football. Just one quick counter-attack. Esposito makes it 2-0, 18 minutes in. And it looks like we have a very comfortable lead heading into the game. But 55 minutes in, losing possession at the back right there from Ruggeri. And later on, here comes Lang scoring a beautiful goal. Just powers that one beyond the goalkeeper. But the final score was 2-1. Nothing much going on in the second half for us, unfortunately. But looking at the table right now, 12-point lead. So the difference from 3 games ago was, 5 points? And right now we just need, mathematically, we need 5 more wins in order to clinch, or not to clinch. I mean, not an American way of saying, but we need 5 more games. We need to win 5 more games in order to win the champion. But of course, it's all about how the other team can be are doing at the same time. So away this time to England, pretty much to Court Lane, I believe so, against Venezia. A brilliant through ball from to Fitnado. Again, I signed him just for the depth purposes, but barely actually use him in the season so far. I believe I signed him in the January transfer window. But scoring the first goal for the club, it was a beautiful touch, but a very impressive finish as well. 73 minutes in, Anderson makes it 1-1, 73 minutes in. We still have a few more minutes to go, but it was a disappointing way to concede that goal, actually, considering we were very close to winning. But right after the kickoff, I'm telling you, right after the kickoff, just a simple 1-2 on the right-hand side between Del Patro, our right back, with O'Day on the right-hand side, makes it 2-1, and we still have plenty of chances. 89 minutes in, Cassidy runs through the middle. Beautiful finish right there to bottom right corner, scoring the winner for the game. And we're looking for our 5 straight wins in a row. 3-1 was the final score, and we are one match closer to getting that beautiful victory. And closing out for the month of March, we actually did receive the manager award. Honestly, I deserve that. Nobody was thinking about a team like Parma. A young team like Parma is able to do such damage to the club. No, not to damage, but such an impact for the club as well. And you know what? I'm glad you're going to take it. It looks like we might be winning it, but I don't want to be way too confident until I get that trophy in hand. But look at our Youth Academy report. This is what I'm talking about every time when you sign a amazing scout, a team or academy full of young players. That's what I need. That's what I've been dreaming of in the first season, but that did not happen. That's why some of the players in the squad is actually relatively old. I'm gonna have to replace them very soon. But honestly, I've been trying to get rid of the dead wood since the first season, or the start of this season. But honestly, it still worked out. 34 minutes in, Baldanzi somehow got himself into a very favorable position inside the box, scoring the first goal, open net as well. 86 minutes in, here comes Inter Milan on the left-hand side. couldn't really find a chance until 86 minutes. And here comes Silva. A great finish right there. I mean, Bernardo Silva is the potential scoring the equalizer, but guess what? 2 more minutes to go. Here comes Romano to Riguri, Bove to Fatty right here. Fatty, I just called him Fatty. Fitty. I thought he was going to score that goal, but Onana with a beautiful save. Honestly, yeah, Fitty, I just realized he is a left-footed player. In the end, 1-1 was the final score, dropping points. Not looking very ideal because, again, if we win this game, we are getting closer to the champion. But right there, it's confirmed 12 points right now with 6 more games to go. So if you do the math correctly, we need 3 more wins to guarantee it. But at the same time, we have to wait for the result. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.